Okay, we're back up. We're back up. We're back on the turbulence machine. Feels like, Jesus. The thing still says there's someone directly under the ground. There isn't. But it still says there is. Why? I don't know. It just does. Yeah, this just says there's someone, like, directly in front of me. When there's objectively not. Like, here, let's zoom in on the display. 20 miles ahead. Yeah. 20 miles ahead, down 2,800 feet. No. Just objectively, no. There's no one there. I have made some changes to the stream now. Instead of dealing with incredible high bit rates, I've brought down the bit rate by an incredible amount, so it'll be very nice and slow now. It won't be as long when everything has to come back up. God. This shake, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I'll have to compile all of these into, like, one stream. I'll just have to continuously change the names from, like, part 1 to part 2, part 3, part 4. This is the most scuffed stream ever. It's so bad. So broken. Look, once we get onto the landing's gonna be terrible. Because I'll be I'll be trying to fight the wing jitter. I'll be fighting wing jitter the entire time. It'll be so terrible. Well, we're getting closer and closer to top of descent here. This is objectively so scuffed. This is so nice and amazingly broken. It's great. It's great how broken it is. I'll just have to name all of these part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You see, that's how you get views. You name them part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You just continuously just keep renaming them. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. And voila, now you got views. I've brought down the bit rate, so hopefully we shouldn't have another one of those scenarios where everything just breaks, but just to be safe, I will customize the weather conditions and say refresh 129. But that was already set that way, so for some reason it still broke. Well, according to the amazingly not amazing overlay, we have 24 minutes left in this flight, which is absolute BS. Absolute fake. So fake. We have definitely like a good hour, 45 minutes left. Look, at least it didn't end like the other stream. I'm assuming if I had just let the other stream go and continue doing its thing, it would have worked. I'm assuming that if I had let it do its thing, it would have worked. So, I mean, it was a fun departure out of there, but I think I'll pass on ever having to do anything in this direction again. Next stream we do, if it's a flight sim stream, where it'll be a little different. But I will jump to the intermission page and just chill. the top of descent is incoming in just around 40 miles. Say right here. River is where we will be descending. Walter is where we will be preparing. According to the amazing overlay, we have 18 minutes left. Seeing as we have over 200 nautical miles left, I believe that is false. Unless I set something up incorrectly. No? You know, maybe the fact that indicated airspeed 280. Okay. Okay, did that fix the overlay whatsoever? I can't say it did. I can't say it did. So we're gonna be fighting the wing jitter effect pretty much the entire final approach. We may even have to let it do a Cat 3 just because it's impossible to control it. Like, if I set the weather to just clear, it's fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything works. But then this! Like, what? Hello, Kobu. This flight is the most tough thing ever to happen to Earth. At least we now don't have an entire 10-degree offset. What is wrong? Yeah, next time. You know, if you call me, I'd have to mute ya. Just wait until we land. It's like, don't listen to what the overlay says. Don't listen to what it says. The overlay is, like, up here. Don't listen to what the ETE says. Don't listen to that. Because that's wrong. That's objectively wrong. It just stick in here until we make it. It'll be a little. We can play R6 after. Here's another Great Lake. Don't ask me which one it is, because I don't know. It's the one next to the... Yeah. That made sense. It's the one that, like, Chicago is over there. Somewhere over there. Okay. So. Ascent's incoming. I got you. I'll call you when... Stay in here until... I need viewers. Okay, Ditka. We can already start descent planning here. Okay, so we will be descending down to... 270? Yeah. 2700, right? 2300. Okay. Now I don't actually remember what... 2300. 2300 to do. Right here. 2300. Descend down to that. The altitude constraints will catch us here, though. Well, we're pretty much like 10-ish miles away from descent now. Does this over here actually work? No, it doesn't. What was I expecting? Yeah, this wing jitter effect is literally the worst thing to ever happen to X-Plane. It's literally just like... little flappy wings. Seriously. Well, we're pretty much at descent point now. We're pretty much there. We're almost there. Almost there. We can already put in 2300 though. It's like dangerous. You actually gotta watch out what you do here. Jesus Christ. Okay, 2300 is in there. Now we just wait until river rolls around. And then we'll throw this thing down into the cloud. We're almost there. We're almost there. Don't you worry. Alright. 10 miles until descent point. We can also, yeah. Seatbelts have been on this entire flight. I think you can tell why. This is why. We still haven't gotten the ATOS, but fair enough. We're still 180 miles away. So we'll just assume it's the same thing. Yeah, 3013. Still the same. Alright, river is incoming. Get ready to click this button. We'll just go ahead and click it now. Are we gonna talk about how it didn't even give me constraints? No, it did give me constraints. Rip. Oh my god. Look, I know I said descend at your own rate. I never said descend it. I don't want to be at 9,000 for like half of this flight. I think I'll pass on that. Gibbons. Oh my god. Stop descending this fast. Seriously. Off. Okay, yeah, 9,000 is registered. We'll throttle back to... I have so many. Oh, we've got condensation, or what's it called? I already forgot what it's called. No, not contrails. But yeah. You may or may not know what I mean. Good time for a screenshot, though. This is the most scuffed thing. Like, literally ever. It's so broken. Look, at least we hopefully won't get another one of those interesting events that turns the part 4 into a part 5. Okay, so where we're going is like over there. It's over there, I think. Where's the M? M. Yeah, we're going over here. We're going right here. Right here. That's where we're going. And we're here. Okay, maybe this descent rate is actually justified. Because... Actually, no, it's not justified whatsoever. You can slow down a little. Thank you very much. Negative 730 feet? Be my guess. Well, we can already do some work here before I forget it. We can change it to auto brake. Because I have... Are we turning? Yeah, we are. I have a pretty large feeling that we're going to need auto brake 3 here. Is BTV a thing here? Or is BTV not a thing? BTV? BTV isn't a thing. Imagine if someone actually simulated brake to vacate. That'd be awesome. That'd be literally awesome. Yeah, we've got an entire 5-degree nose difference here. Like, check this out. We're flying. Okay, we're not over land, so it doesn't make sense for me to show you. We're flying this way, but we're actually flying this way. There's no real way to explain it. Like, if we were over land, it'd make more sense, but we're not. Like, here. If you look here, this line here, I'll zoom in for you. If you look here, the line's going... Oh! Oh no, it didn't break. The line's going this way, while the plane's facing this way, because we're actually flying in this direction, but the wind's pushing the nose to this way. Makes sense? No? Good. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a far approach into Chicago, because if you look at it, it starts at Arist, which is pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six. That's not that. That's 18. 18.6, 23.24, 24, and 20. There it is. Okay, psych. 3014. It's 3012. Psych.
Temperature 20, 2.10. Altimeter 3012.
Aha.
Runway 04 right. Departing runway 04 left. Advise on initial contact you have popped.
Okay. 3012. Noted. 3012. It's still 1020. Yeah. See, it's still 1020. Well, if you want me to be exact, it's actually 1019.88026640000014. Well, Chicago, can we see you yet? I can see something over there. It looks like a fissure in the ground, which probably is, you know. We've been descending an idle thrust this entire time. And it also says that there's someone... There's not. You see, there's not. The jitter ring. It's gone. The jitter wing is gone. Yeah, that means just no fasten seatbelt signs are staying on. Well, that's good though. Jitter wing is gone, which means I can actually do stuff without wishing death upon me. Well, let's do some... Let's do a... let's just play the start descent sound. You know, it's kind of useless. Let's see. This still freaks me out. Who's sitting here? Like... Huh? And also, these people have no in-flight entertainment. Can we get a little further back? I can't say that this is realistic. Yeah, this might be realistic, actually. I need a better camera view. Okay, never mind. Right here is the only camera view you're gonna get. Yeah, no. That's it. Passing through 17,000 now. We've got Chicago in sight. That's not Chicago. Actually, it might be Chicago. Probably Chicago. No, it's definitely not Chicago. No. Chicago's further over there. We're literally landing on the center runway. Let's get another screenshot in. Boom. Actually, now it makes me think it is. Okay, now I think it is. Wait. No. This doesn't make sense. Okay, wait. No. It is. It is. Is it? Yeah. This seems to be it. No, it can't be. Can't be. No, that's way too far. Alright, look, whatever runway we land on, we'd be happy with it. Look, if we land in, like, Wisconsin or something, no biggie. Let's see. 111.10. 274. I have a problem with that. So 274 is I feel like this is a little useless. Look, let's just pretend we got direct over there. Let's just pretend that that actually happened. Okay, no, that... Yeah, there is Chicago. We could land there, we could land there, we're actually landing here. We could actually do a straight in right now. I kind of want to. No, we're at 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, next time flying, remember this. Don't just look at the views. Actually, remember to not go over speed. Okay, we can bring this in slowly. You wanna, like, slow down? I don't trust it. We're going at 240. Yeah, good enough. Alright, well, our destination seems to be in sight. That's Chicago. Our destination is in sight. Our runway that we're landing on is also in sight. Just, we have an interesting turn ahead of us. Oh. Have you completely forgotten about Aris? It seems it has. Okay, it seems matters need to be taken into my own hands. Well, 9,000 has been reached. Screenshot. Hello, Sheila's bacon. I don't personally fly on FS Cloud. I sometimes fly on VATSIM, but I only started a few days ago. I'm probably going to do a few VATSIM streams, but I was looking at FS Cloud. It looks pretty good, but I chose VATSIM as my choice, but FS Cloud is pretty cool. There's a bunch of different choices. It really just depends on personal preference, what you choose. I recommend VATSIM because you might think that the controllers there are actually like strict and everything. They're not. If you tell them that you're new, they'll understand that and they won't hassle you. Like, let's say you don't know what to do, just ask whatever controller is. Download something like VATSpy, then you can check what controller is controlling what. If there's a controller in your area, like an approach controller or a tower controller, if it's an approach controller, that's even better because they're usually pretty helpful. You can pretty much ask them a lot of questions, and you can, of course, just use text if you want. Still don't know what this is planning to do. Still don't know what this is supposed to do. Like, actually, no. We'll let it do its. We'll let it do its thing. Wait, we could have descended this entire time? No, we couldn't. I'm ready for this plane to float. This plane floats a lot. Like, don't try and flare like an A320 in this plane. This plane... You try and flare like an A320 in this plane, you'll end up a few thousand feet down the runway. But you can... This plane is... It's easy to nail soft landings. It's not easy to nail landings that are on the dot. I have a feeling we might have to take matters into our own hands here, because if this thing actually flies this curve like this, and just skips everything, to actually... Oh, I see what it's doing here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I see what it's doing. It's gonna allow us to descend to 8,000. Okay. Understood. I believe in our turn, I may as well just go flaps 1. Yeah, once we hit BAM, I'll just go ahead and put in flaps 1. Okay, I'm assuming that means cabin is ready. That's a good thing. These passenger announcements, don't even touch those. Those are just there for fun. We're about to be at BAM, so we can just throw out flaps 1. Speed's checked. We can also throw this back to whatever it wants to do. We can also activate approach. Activate approach, confirm. Can we, like, hello? I was lied to. I was told I could be descending at this point, and guess what this thing does? It doesn't let me descend. You better let me descend pretty soon, or else... the thing's literally not gonna let me descend. We're going over there. A350 is just beautiful. I'm assuming this altimeter setting is still correct, right?
Chicago O'Hare
Edit. I was told that I could descend before we made it to Calzo. I was lied to. That's just great. Okay, let's just make sure everything is good. Yeah, all good, all good, all good, all good, all good. Yeah, good enough. So this plane also has an incredible pitch-up attitude. On landing, I see. Interesting. Yep, now I've got the plane on the approach chart. I did manage to get rid of this effect. I don't know how. I just started descending and it went away, so yay. I think in our base, or our final, our base final. Well, what would this be? This is like, we're entering a traffic pattern at the it's a very, okay, I'll just call this 45-degree base, because we're about to do our turn to final. As you can see, we still have an incredible crosswind here. We're landing with the wind at our backs. Pilot 101, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, before landing. I'll just play that. We could always do the before landing checklist. Landing checklist. Flare initiate. What? Yeah, well, this isn't the precision approach. Initial approach. Seatbelt. Approach phase check. Position monitor on. Alright, just checked. Manage speed is on. Yep, there we go. There's the descent again. Speed brakes as required. Next. Ooh. I think we will go approach on. No. Not gonna go approach right on. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Oh, it seems we've actually figured out how this works. But it still won't. First, we have to... Jesus Christ. Interesting turn. Interesting turn. Interesting final. Continue descent. Are we still at idle? It seems we will need some of this. Yeah, we'll need a lot of it. Why is this descent so steep? Jesus. It's so steep. Oh my god. Well. We'll go flaps 2. Speed check. See the flaps being extended here. Oh, okay. Interesting angle. Yeah, we kind of have runway in sight, and we're actually perfectly on glide slope. That's actually kind of surprising. I'm not exactly known for that. It seems we still don't have the option for that. Fair enough. We do have quite the interesting approach, though. So, since we're incoming for landing, I will go ahead and mute alerts. Yep, there it is. Glide slope and localizer, both are already on. FMA is checked. TCAS, TARA, localizer. Oh, we are TAR. What are you talking about? We are TARA. What are you talking about? Localizer capture, glide slope capture, flaps hard. We should bring down some flaps. Also bring this back in. Arm it. Gear. 5,000. A little early. We're a little early. Yeah, why not? Let's put that down there. Get a screenshot of this. Nice approach. You can see we've got the... Oh, that's a nice screenshot. That's gonna be the thumbnail. We'll just configure this aircraft early and have a nice landing. We have quite the prospect here, though. Pretty much crabbing completely. Auto brake, yeah, or confirm that. Ground spot, oh. Wheel page. Wheel. Everything in there is fine. Flaps. Yeah, give me a little to put flaps. Okay, flaps. Flight parameters are checked. Hopefully. Yeah, we're good. We're good on checklist. Go ahead and bring this down. Flaps are full, that's armed. That's pretty much it. We'll let the engine stabilize. Yeah. You see, this is what I was talking about. We're facing this direction. We're actually flying this direction. Looks beautiful, man. Easily one of the most beautiful aircraft. I think I figured out what was wrong with the stream kind of breaking, but not really. My bitrate was set way too high, so I was having a terrible time figuring everything out.
2,500.
Well, there's 2,500. And we can actually hear everything now. Better than last time. Do a quick final check. Lights are on, signs are on. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Let's go ahead and we're at 11. Okay. The buttons on the Flight Factor A350 don't actually work. Like the autopilot disconnect on the stick, on the virtual stick, doesn't actually work. Neither with the auto thrust button. Doesn't work either. I'm thinking about doing a rudder kick right now, but I really don't want to risk it. Because rudder kicks aren't my strong point. Like, here, I'll try. Yep, everything's breaking already. Yep, you see, that's why I don't do rudder kicks. Oh my god, my entire joystick just moved. You see, that's why I don't do rudder kicks, because it ends up going like that. That's less. A little less. This plane is quite nice to fly. I just feel when you correct it, it kind of overcorrects. You really have to. It doesn't really feel like a fly-by-wire anymore. Of course, I've never flown an actual Airbus, so I shouldn't be talking right now. But if I had to assume.
$1,000. 100 above.
Kind of lower glide slope here.
Minimum.
Continue. But we'll just follow flight director because it usually knows what to do. If anyone watching this lives in Chicago, please tell me how bad the default scenery is.
Approaching 10 left.
Yeah. What she said. Runway is verified. I'm ready to float this thing to across the lake.
500.
Word. Oh, you see, there's the weather change.
400.
Land. And this does look really beautiful, though.
300.
We look very off. This is gonna hurt a lot.
200.
Well, no, it's actually just gonna be a floater. It's very laggy. Oh my god, this FPS
Terrain.
though. What do you mean terrain?
90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 40, 30, 30, 20,
Yeah, there's the float.
10, 10.
Oh, this thing floats way too much. Yeah, no. Go around. Did you see that float though? Like seriously, the thing just floats. Gear up. The thing floats so bad. We'll bring up flaps too. The thing floats so bad. We'll do a little ghetto go around. It won't be a real go around. It'll just be a kind of go around. Auto thrust will come off though. Like, Seriously. Are we gonna talk about that? The thing just... Look, I don't care if there's a marker that I'm crossing right now. Like, seriously. The thing just floats so much. It floats so bad. We'll do a go-around at this altitude. We'll just do a traffic pattern in A350. That's not something you see every day. I think we'll throw on the approach mode. It floats so bad. And when you try and correct it, it overcorrects itself. A350 traffic pattern, you love to see it. But the thing is, we're not even doing a real go-around here. This is literally a... to remain in... We're literally remaining in the pattern, like this is a GA aircraft. But the thing really is easy to fly. We still have enough fuel. We have 6,000, right? Or 8,000? 8,600. We have more than enough fuel for a few go-rounds. So. If this if this happens again... But there's that float, though. It just... You try and flare it, but when you flare it, the thing overflares. You try and push it down, the thing pushes down, then you pull it back way too hard, because you think the thing's gonna slam into the ground. Then you're inside a go-around already. It's impossible to land this thing, like, actually well. You know, this is Ghetto Airlines. We don't do real go-arounds. We do flap 2 go-arounds. We should be at flap 0 at this point. But then again, we're not climbing to like 5,000. We're doing a visual go-around. We're doing a traffic pattern. Okay? We're doing touch and goes. Touch and goes in a A350. Never done before. Is auto brake even armed? Auto brake is armed. Look at that. Speed brake is installed. Once we're 2 dots above glide slope, I think we'll do our turn. You can see the glide slope coming up right here. Once it's like in between these two, we'll start doing our turn. So, we're still off pretty good. You know, undercorrecting is a good idea. It's just my instincts from flying the A320 a lot, which is also made by Flight Factor. It's easily their best aircraft. It's one of the best aircraft for X-Plane, seeing as it costs $100. But it's very well simulated. Undercorrecting is great, but not exactly something I'm accustomed to. Well, that's 2 above. I think we'll start our base. Of course, the Airbus fly-by-wire makes it much easier to do all of this kind of stuff. You really just gotta let it sit, and it'll do it all automatically for you. We're losing quite a lot of airspeed, though. Not that fast. Not that fast. Okay. We're pretty much there. Okay. Approach number 2 is about to start.
Terrain.
What do you mean terrain? There's flat ground everywhere around us. Okay, we're about to start. On final, I think I'll drop. Is now a good time to turn? Yes, now is a good time to turn final. Here I will drop. And it's also just good go-around training in general, because I'm not the person to go around. I'm the person to slam the thing into the ground one way or another. Oh, okay, I actually have to make this turn really bad. We'll put down flaps final, too. Yeah, we're on a completely different runway jack at this point. There we are. Now we just continue going this way until we make it. Go-arounds are a good way to increase time on a video. That's what I figured out. And now we gotta make this turn really fast. And I've already missed the turn. You know, this is why you pay attention. Paying attention isn't exactly my strong point. Now we listen to the flight director. Okay, maybe we don't listen to the flight director. Yes, the flight director is pushing us just as far off. Okay, come on. Just give us glide slope already. But you had the localizer
1,000.
captured. What do you mean?
100 above.
Yes, you didn't.
Minimum.
Continue, I guess. Visual. This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Approaching 10 left.
This is so dumb. This is honestly probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in a flight simulator. You see, I'm overcorrecting.
500.
Just let it fly itself. We're pretty much on. We're not on. But
400.
oh, yep, there's the weather. Spontaneous weather changes. But now you can at least see.
300.
Okay, I really shouldn't check chat while trying to fly. Honestly, I've had to pretty much not correct this entire
200.
approach. I've had to not correct thrust this entire approach. Nice. We're way low, by the way.
100. 90. 80. 80. 70. 60. 50. 50. 40. 40. 30. 20. 10. 10.
It's happening again. And we're... Yep. See, this is what I'm talking about. There it is. And... hold that nose. Reversers green. Spoilers up. Decel. 60 knots, reverses in, manual braking. You see, that's what I mean with it floats way too much. We're actually also really fast right now. It floats so much. It floats so bad. That was better. That was a lot better. We'll see how it actually is in the replay. We'll take November 3, Alpha 15. How about that? We can go ahead and clean up here. That up. Here is November 3. Just think about this. There were 4 parts of this entire Flight Simulator stream. 4 parts! That's how many times the screen broke. 4 times. Believe it or not, this kind of weather, gray, is literally my favorite weather ever. Because it's cold. I like cold. Cold is better than warm. Change my mind. When you're warm, you can be too warm. When you're cold, you can just, like, when you're warm, there's no way to, like, make yourself colder. When you're cold, if you're too cold, you can just stack on jackets. And if that gets too warm, you can just take off those jackets. Cold is better than warm. Mainly because I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. We're just gonna park right here, first one. Okay, maybe we should have turned off landing lights before we got here. We'll just let this guy go first, while I turn off landing lights. You know, maybe we should also have started the APU. Has he passed yet? Hotel 16. Yeah, don't you love it when your gate doesn't even have markings for what aircraft parks where? And there it goes. Alright, that can come on there. APU gen can come on, APU bleed can also come on. We can go ahead and shut down engines. Boom. That's it. Great stream today. But you already know. We gotta watch that back. In replay. But first. Thank you. Someone actually agrees with me that cold is better than warm. Like, seriously. Doesn't work that way. Okay, wait, let me see. Where's the big browser source? Where's the landing rate? I believe that is the landing rate. Alright, let's watch it back in replay. Let's figure out first where... Okay, yep, this works. Right here. Yeah, you can see that crab right there. We're facing this way, but we're flying this way. That's probably the best example I've had so far. Nice and swept wings. Yeah, we're way low. I flare here. And then it comes down. And then I bring it back up. And then it just floats at like this for a while. And then it comes down. Someone please tell me what descent rate that was. Because it must have been like pretty much 0. But we can also look at... We're back. I think we're back. Are we back? Can someone confirm for me that we're back? I think we're back. I hope we're back. To answer your question, since school's starting soon for me, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to stream a lot. Videos will still be coming out. Probably more gaming-oriented videos. Probably not this kind of streaming stuff. I will definitely still stream. It'll just be more video. There will definitely be flights. It'll just make it easier for me if I can record them, so too much internet doesn't get used and I don't have to deal with this. I can just cut them up and make them into shorter videos, so just look out for that. Here's our missed approach. I want to see how heavy this was. So it'll be. I'll probably still try and stream on the weekends, like on Saturday or Sunday. It'll probably be Sundays. Sundays usually start at 10:30. I'll try and always start at 10:30, so just look out for that. Boom. That landing wasn't even that bad, you know? It's just the pitch up angle afterwards made it bad. That landing wasn't even too bad. That's the funny part. But then the go around this thing rises so well. It just rises so well. Yeah, I brought up flaps here. Yeah, it just rises really well. Well, anyways, I believe that is going to be it for Delta Flight 1550 from Toronto to Chicago with one go-around and a lot of parts. So, thank you guys for watching. Look out for the other streams and videos that will be coming out soon enough. Probably another video coming out on Sunday, probably a Reddit video. Don't know what yet, though. So, just keep your eyes out for that. It'll always be uploaded Sundays, 9 a.m. That's my usual time to upload. So, thank you guys for watching. It's been Pyro, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.